Hello there, Sagittarius. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius for September of 2019. 9 months are gone already. It feels like 9 years just flew by. No, 16, 17, 18 were really slow for most of us out there. For everybody who's new here, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month. We'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading, so all of us Sages get named Frankie for the time of the reading, I guess. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I think they're going to blend in and out throughout the month, kind of like an overall theme. What I'm hearing for us this month, I have a short message for us, and the message is patience. Like before you blow your cork and go off the wall at something, just hold back, slow down, stop. If things are getting like Looney Tunes, slow down, hold back, and stop. Take a breath and keep on keeping on. Something's going on in our life that we need to get pushed through. I feel that if it gets the kibosh or the stop, right? The stop, don't do it. It means there's something better coming up down the pike or down the road. What that's going to mean to us, I don't know, but we're all different Sages. We have good words this month, flexibility, vision, and I'm going to tell you to really keep and hold that vision. Presence, beauty, and birth. We Sages are beautiful. This I know. What else can I say about us? There you go, Sag. We have the Nine of Cups right off the top of our reading, and that is the Pip card. That is the Wish card in the tarot deck. It means great joy and great happiness. And I think that joy and happiness came because this little dude with these bright red cheeks there must have drank all 9 of those cups of wine. I'm really not sure, but it means all of your dreams are coming true. We're getting what we wished for, and I think we're getting even better. That's kind of like the message that we got. It's like winning the lottery or Mr. and Mrs. Right all comes in at the same time. And it could be because we have 2 people cards lined up on either side of this. So even if someone wanted to interpret this negatively, you really can't say anything bad about the card because it means success and triumph and everything we want and hope for. So hope for, because it's cup energy, that's emotional energy. It appears, the 9 of Cups, when it appears, we are to ask ourselves, what is it we really want? The answer is we'll get it. So notice I didn't say, what is it that I need? And I just got done saying that to another one of the signs today while I'm doing these. What is it I really, truly want? Because even if this is upside down, the worst thing that can happen, right, is I refuse to believe in my good luck. And because I'm so negative about it, I can mess things up. So, what is it I truly and really want? If we think about it, that we have the word vision, we have the word birth. So what am I bringing forward? We have the word presence, which doesn't mean gift wrap packages. It means the source or the presence around us. It's a card of manifesting exactly what it is that I truly, truly want. So we have a card that points to what I'm going to say next in this reading. So sit with myself and think about it, right? Because those first words are patience. What is it I truly, really want? And that is what my wish will come true for, which is excellent. Right off the bat, and it's an overriding energy. We have a little weird cards in here, but for the most part, like a little blip, but nothing we can't handle. With a little diplomacy and tact, something this Sag does not possess. Sorry, Sag, can't help us with that one. Because our next card here is the Knight of Pentacles, and look at him. He has his pentacle right there, usually sitting on a horse, and he has the pentacle in front of him like a great offering to someone that's in front of him. He's calm. He's at parade rest, right? So it's like when we're poised on the point of a venture, arrival and departure. Now it's earth energy, so it's going to be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus type energy. If it's someone outside of us, male or female, it represents like someone with the spirit of adventure, is what I want to say. Maybe we're being called forward with that pip card here and the word vision here and birth, like the spirit of moving forward to this great, wonderful adventure. Could be a new partner coming in for us. And looking down at these cards, it could be we have two choices of partners coming for us. This kind of energy is like really good at performing any task that you put before them, but they're not like a self-starter. If it's a person. If it's not a person, it would mean a situation involving arrivals or departures. Like we could quit a job and to make more money elsewhere. We could move to another place for the same reason or experience other changes that are related to or relative to our money, right? Uh, what else do I want to say about him? Uh, they will always be good changes. So if the kibosh got put on something, just wait. The universe has something even better for us, because that's what they were saying in that original message. So it would involve like a better job or more money somewhere else or a better place to live. All those kind of things would come along with this. Let's say this is a wish for a new job, you know? Or if it was a wish for a better relationship or a new relationship. Because look at what's next. Now we got another knight. This is the Knight of Cups. Male or female, I can't get words out of my mouth. I've done too many of these in a row. Male or female, this is water energy. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's not a fighter energy. This knight brings messages about love, and it could represent your one true love. The knight on the white horse is what they say. It means that we're deeply involved with some kind of a emotional situation where to the point where very little else would matter for us. So we could be like waiting for a message such as maybe a declaration of love from someone, a proposal of marriage, but we'd be doing whatever it is, right? Whatever it is we're waiting for with such anticipation that everything else seems insignificant, if that makes sense. So whatever it is in that wish or that vision from our words down here, nothing else makes a difference. So if it was that new job, we'd be waiting for the message of that because we love the new job, you know. Um, it would mean all other relationships seem insignificant. All other relationships will pale by comparison, is what they want me to say to this one. If it's not love coming with this message, it would certainly be a friend who was honest and intelligent and willing to aid us at, like, willing to aid us at all costs. So they would be like all of the down to earth type energy, do anything for us, you know, whatever it was that we needed, you know, and it means that it's a message of it coming to fruition, especially because we have that word birth down here with our words for this month. So something coming to fruition that we have truly wanted and hoped for. Okay? That's the way they said to say it in those exact words, because the next card here could be our blip about if the kibosh gets put on something, or, you know, something gets stopped. I don't know why they said kibosh thing. Something gets stopped. There's something better coming, because the next card here is a Seven of Swords, and this is a statement of caution in all dealings, right, is called for when we get this card. So it's a suggestion of roundabout action or indirect communication, which we Sages do not do very well. But remember that little kibosh word in there. Nothing's quite what it seems to be when we get this card. And we have to, like, use our wit and our intelligence to achieve our aims. It's a warning about overconfidence, where we could appear to be in the top spot right at this minute, but the word they say to me is all the time is proper prudence could still do us in, or lack of proper prudence. That's how I was supposed to say it. Lack of proper prudence could still do us in. It means we have the upper hand on something tricky, some kind of tricky situation, but we would still need to exercise caution in handling all of our affairs. It's a time to begin, like, new attempts to overcome previous failures, but we can't go at it like the bull in the china shop, which we just may do because we're Sag. So discretion, discrimination are required, diplomacy is required, tact is required, and evasive action is what's required. We might not like this kind of approach, and I know this Sag does not. We don't like this kind of approach, but it is the approach that is likely to achieve success. So because of it, we'll get, like, really good advice. Things will get handled in the right way, at the right timing, the right manner. They call this the card of the thief, because supposedly this guy walks into the, you know, can be like someone stealing our intellectual, I believe it is, property, because it's swords energy. This guy walks into the camp in broad daylight, right, and steals 5 swords, and it's like, you know, good gravy. No, that's the 5. I'm not going to say he stole 5 swords. So it's like still the same type of energy, you know, as the 7 of Swords. It's a battle that, same kind of energy like the 7 of Swords. But I want to say, they're telling me to read it that way. I want to say, though, about it, Was the battle worth it? Okay? They're telling me to read this 5, and I said it's 7. But Spirit is saying, read the 5 as the 7. Was the battle that I won, like if I pushed forward after something had the kibosh put on it, right? If I pushed forward, I would have um, defeat or misfortune or, betrayal, or like a double-edged sword. They're telling me to say it in a really weird manner. It's about adjusting, a period of adjusting to a change that's brought on, I think, by whatever got the kibosh on it. But change is part of life, so um, since it's part of life, we might as well make the change our own self, because whatever is being challenged, or a philosophy, it's time for us to bring the changes into our daily life, but to bring them on our own. And they said it in an odd way because they wanted it to be read as if it was the Seven of Swords. So the main message is the battle I am fighting, because we have to use the Seven of Swords in a particular manner. Is the battle I'm worth fighting, that I'm fighting right now, is it worth it, right, to me to continue to fight it in the way I'm fighting it, or should I just stop because there's something better for us in the vision? So I know that's going to come out a little crazy, Sag. You're going to have to explain to me what it means, but they said it's very important, which is odd. So is it worth it? Is it important? Keep to that weird oblique approach, going in the back door to always be able to go in the front door. That's the Seven of Swords energy to me. So if I'm fighting for something that it looks like there's no way, no how, not in hell am I ever going to get it. If that makes sense, stop. Spirit has better. Spirit has better. I don't know why they told me to do it that way, but I go with what they tell me. And right underneath it is the Justice card, and that means justice is assured, and we're going to be served as long as we are balanced, we stay within our vision, and we're fair. And underneath that is the Magician card. I don't know why Spirit's telling me to do it that way, but that's what they're telling me to do, so I'm going with it, because our next card here is the Hermit card, and the Hermit is a guide figure, so he's either nearby waiting for us, like to ask for our help, or like waiting very patiently for us to turn to him, to ask for guidance, to ask for clarity, to shine the light on things, and we could be ignoring it. And maybe that's why the patience and the stop energy is needed. It's a time when we are to take our guidance from the invisible realm. So the Hermit card can be knocking on our little noggins, like they're doing with telling me to read that 5 of Swords energy, exactly like the 7, and then to tell us, is it worth fighting? This can take a physical form. Maybe we need to go away on a vacation, take a few days off of work, go out of town, turn off the phones, be alone with ourselves, staying at home and seeking solitude. However it comes to us, we need to gain some type of a perspective on our life, and if we're open to the inner guidance that is available to us, which is always there for us. And what they were saying with that weird message at the beginning, right? if we are open to the inner guidance that's available to us from spirit, when that thumb down thing comes and we wait, something twice as good, something else comes forward that makes it, whatever the situation is that I'm working towards or for, even better. Usually this is like a sad energy. Maybe I fought for nothing, but they're saying we are taking that weird approach, diplomacy, being diplomatic, discretion, all those kinds of things for a particular reason. So versus, am I just going to fight for the sake of fighting because I want it? And when spirit does something like that to us, it's because always they are bringing us a better opportunity, a better way. If we would have done it the first way that was in our minds, you know, and didn't take the weird approach, we wouldn't have got as good as what we're going to get, because we have that vision word there and birth and presence. So maybe we should take this card this month as our card of flexibility, because the overriding energy is the energy of this, what is it I really, really want in my life? And I got this impression when the end, as we go through, whatever gets changed for the better, and in a big better, instead of a itsy bitsy better. So I can't place this in areas of our life. This can be love. I mean, really, truly, it could be love, but go with your inner guidance, or a new job, or moving a new home, something like that. But keep that vision. What do I want? Not what do I need right now. What do I want? Do it very clearly, and make sure that we use the right approach in whatever way that we're going to say it or do it. Because our angel card is assertiveness. So that in itself is pretty darn interesting. It says this situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. They told us to be patient, remember, and be diplomatic, that's like grab the duct tape for this Sag, because it never comes out diplomatic. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. There's a big difference between assertiveness and aggression. This I can tell you because I have really truly experienced both terms before in my life from my own self. Sag says you drew this card because you were asking about a situation where you felt victimized. That's why I think they made me do that. And I thought, but that's a 5. That's dumb. And they said, no, it has to be done like this. Okay, you drew the card because you were asking about a situation where you felt victimized. That kibosh thing. The angels are saying that the situation can only be rectified if you clearly communicate your needs and expectations to others. It's possible to both be angelic and assertive if you call on the angels for courage, guidance, and the hermit, the angels and the hermit, for courage and guidance whenever you intend to speak the truth. And with practice and loving assertiveness becomes easier, and it's not aggressive. Good gravy. Get the duct tape for me. There you go. Face the situation directly. Read a book. Take a class on assertiveness training. Replace aggressive or passive aggressive behavior with assertiveness. Handle conflict with honesty and love. Tell the truth to yourself and others. This situation is an opportunity for personal and spiritual growth. Our Knight in Pentacles and our King or Knight of Cups energy here. Good gravy. Well, Sag, I don't know what that's going to happen to us for this month, but it's going to be interesting. I want to tell y'all that's our reading. And thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really, truly appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section, or if you need to set an appointment with me. All of the information to do that is in the About section over at the website, and it's down below the screen. There's 2 short videos there. One of them explains a prayer class, and the others explains the sutra classes. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long, very comprehensive. It tells you how and why you do them the way you do. The sutras are very simple thought forms you put in a simple meditation. Takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions, but the explanation for it is over at the website. And everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing these readings, and to everybody on YouTube, everybody I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.